Today we're going to explore the following: results or excuses. Your choice. Which will you deliver? Take the first step. That's the only way you're ever going to move. Have you ever found yourself overwhelmed with commitments that you've made to the point where you follow through on almost none of them? Commitments to others, or maybe even commitments to yourself. Example, commitments to assignments, to getting things done at work, commitments to your family, commitments to quitting smoking or going on a diet, exercising. There was a point in my life where I was so scared of disappointing other people, I would say yes to everything that people asked me to do, knowing that there were only 24 hours in a day and there was no way I was going to be able to accomplish it all. But I did not want to disappoint people, so I would say yes. And then I would only follow through on probably less than 20% of what I committed to. But I thought I was a good guy because when people asked, I would say, absolutely, I'll do that. And I had a friend call me on it because I had committed to him that I would come to his house and help him out with things. And I would call him that I was running late, and that running late would turn into being hours late. And he really just stepped up and said, you know what? I'm not asking you anymore because you don't keep your word. And that was a slap in the face for me, a good slap. Because when I was younger, my grandmother would say that the only thing of value in life is your word. It's the only thing that people really judge you by. It's not your intentions, it's your actions, your follow through. And when my friend made me aware of how often I was not keeping my word, I really needed to reevaluate things because I wanted to be a person of integrity. I wanted to be authentic. I wanted people to know that they could count on me. That was my fear. I didn't want to disappoint them. And I found out I was disappointing them almost 80% of the time. So I became hypersensitive to what I would say yes to. I made the decision that I was no longer going to overcommit myself. I would only commit to things that I knew without a doubt I could step up to and do. And it got to the point of some people thought I was absolutely silly with it because they would say, can you pick me up at the airport on Thursday? I'd say, ask me on Thursday. No, I need to know if you can pick me up at the airport on Thursday. Please ask me on Thursday. I don't want to make a commitment now that I can't keep. At first, people were a bit offended by that. Over time, people learned that the only thing that I would commit to, if I told them I was going to do it, they had no doubt in their mind that I was going to follow through on it and do it. It changed my perceptions about myself. It changed others' perceptions about me. And something I want to list here that was very, very important is that unconsciously, I had set myself up to fail in everything that I attempted, everything I set as a goal when I was overcommitting. Because unconsciously, when I said yes or that I was going to do something, my unconscious was like, no, you're not. So it never pulled together the resources I needed to follow through. It knew that my commitment meant nothing. So what I want to ask you to do is for the next week, the next 7 days, become hypersensitive to what you do commit to and only commit to things that you know you can follow through on. Stay away from saying yes just to get somebody off your back. Stay away from saying yes just to avoid getting into a deeper discussion of why you can't do it. Only commit to what you can follow through on. Again, results or excuses. It is your choice. Which will you deliver? Look forward to seeing you again soon.